T minus 30 seconds. T minus 20 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Those who wish to be. I'm going to move that over here tonight. Do we want to do it that way? There we go. Now you guys can see me. Hey! What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the show. Let's go into the comments. Just in time. Hello, Mr. Jeremy. Getting things set up here as we go into the... Get the headphones. There we go. All right. Oh, I keep forgetting Coral puts the seat down. She's a little low. A little short arms. I keep forgetting. I'm sitting so low. I'm like looking down. I'm like a little kid at a kid table. Oh, I know. And there's nobody even in here. Oh, I'm going to talk about the trip to Dildo tonight there, Jeremy. Don't you worry, buddy. It was one hell of a ride. It was so much fun, even including my 8-hour delay in Halifax Airport. I'll be talking about that too. Oh, yeah. 8 freaking hours. Sat in the damn airport. I could have went out, but I'm like, Figured it was just fine. All right. Have a good one, Coral. See you tomorrow. You know what? I'm going to open these blinds up because I can. You guys can see what Waterloo looks like. There we go. Look at it. So nice out. If I turn it that way, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Now you can see outside the studio. All right. How's everything looking? Is everything looking okay on the Instagram side of things? All right, there we go. I'm going to just quick go over to the other side. Gavin Ryan. I know, eh? I know, right? I know, right? All right. Here we go. Well, good evening, Newfoundlanders and those who wish to be. It's I, Dean Clark, on a show again called Off the Rock Radio. It's just shortly after 7 o'clock Eastern time. Welcome to the behind the scenes. Yes, it is a different view tonight. I even have the blinds open so you guys can see behind me. The glare from two directions, as Paul Bump says. Thanks, buddy. You know, I can always count on you. You know what? To come up and have some really fine commentary on the behind the scenes. If you want in on the fun, Facebook is where I'm at. YouTube is where I'm at right now, too. And you can watch the behind the scenes, the expressions. You get to talk to everybody in there, including Paul Bump. Yeah, it's okay because Paul is an American. So we can allow that, his little commentary, because we understand. Yeah. Tariff-free zone for you, Paulie. We're going to talk about the weekend. Oh, are we going to talk about the weekend? It was absolutely incredible. I could not have asked for a better weekend, especially we only planned it in 2 weeks, Angie and I, but we'll all talk about that as the show goes on. We do know that somebody's celebrating a birthday today. We want to wish our very good friend here on the show, and a very good friend of mine, Mr. Damien Follett, who's celebrating his 28th birthday again and again and again. And that's okay. He can keep celebrating because he's also going to keep floating on the ocean. If you follow him on a page, he was on a cruise ship singing with Arthur and Carla, so it was actually pretty cool. So Damien Follett, happy birthday to you, my friend. This one's floating on the ocean. On none other than the only Newfoundland show outside of Newfoundland playing Newfoundland music. That's right, Off the Rock Radio. How's everybody? Hello, Liz. Stevens, last day in Newfoundland was just fitting. If you saw the pictures, I was able to get myself a nice feed of salt beef. And if Dean O'Reed is watching tonight, don't worry, Dean. I saved you some. Dean. I could dim down the lights for you, Paul, if that's, But yeah, it was a great trip. It was almost 16 here today. The temperature is going to drop. I wish the gas prices would, but certainly is not. Not at all. I'll tell you, it was nasty. Glad you were able to chime in a little bit there, Paul. You were at your mom's, were you? She had good internet, did she? Oh, it's getting freaking hot in here, man. Oh. There we go. And by the way, I was able to see Mr. Larry Skinner. I love the Downton, supporting the shirt. No, French Mark did not eat my friend salt beef. I did. There we go. Oh, that's good. Oh, so of course you were fine. If anybody wants to page Larry Skinner there, and let him know that I've got the Downton shirt on tonight. I told him I was going to wear it. I just got to get my copy of the my shirt from Darcy Scott next week when I see him here in Waterloo. I got to get my shirt from him. Oh, man, that plate of salt. There was still so much salt beef left, and I was full. Yes, I'm not going to lie. Thank you, Nan and Pop Reed. 2 helpings. I'm not afraid. 2 helpings of Jig's dinner yesterday. The plane was flying like this. I don't know why. Tall glass, man, that's sure gonna be nice. Call up friends, tell them come on in. Pull up a chair, it's time. Share some stories, drink some pouring whiskey. And it was actually kind of cool because we had the Briar on as well. And we ended up watching some of the stuff. No, I didn't. I'll talk about that in a minute. I'll talk about that on the first break. But yeah, we caught the Briar, and on my way home yesterday, was on the same plane as the team from Ontario, which was kind of cool. Skip King from Tilsonburg is where the guys are from. Man, I'll tell you, I was on just the place was sold out. Mary Brown Center was sold out. I think on every friggin' performance that was going on. Like as far as the Briar going. Unreal. It was so cool. Absolutely so cool. But I'll tell you, when I went to the Briar Patch, the very first night when I got there on Thursday, that was cool. So it's at the convention center. I bet it does. So is this speak? I was just about to talk about you, Tash. So the Patch is over at the Art Center, and they did that up so nice. So nice. Yes, exactly. But I did so much drinking in that hour and a half. And bar hopping in that hour and a half. Poor Angie and Robbie that were hanging out with me. I bet you they didn't know what was going on. But I got to see the people I wanted to see. You, Tash. Got to see Darcy Broderick. I got to see Dave White. I got to see Justin Fancy. I saw Lex. Yeah, that was cool. But you know what, Paul, you're coming down. Oh, yeah, had to see Lucas. I'll be seeing him when he comes up this way. You'll be coming up. You'll be coming. That was, they did. They I think they knew what they were doing because Robbie, it was his turn on Friday. That's right. Saw Nick Earl for 2 songs at the at the embassy. Are you going there tonight, Tash, or is that where you are now? Because it's the final night. So I got a message. Speaking of that, I got a message Hickey and wish him good luck. Hickey. Yeah, so what's going on? Oh, you're working. You're back to work, are you? Yeah, I don't know who's going to win. We were talking about it there when we were at the embassy, so it was good. It was good. Yeah, Nick Earl, man. I'll tell you, such a humble dude. Love seeing him. I gotta, it's just you gotta get in there. Robbie was fine on Saturday. Hey, Glenn, how are you? Were you able to watch most of it, Jeremy, or did you just kind of hop in and hop off online? Because I've got it now up on the Facebook page. I've got to convert it so I can put it on YouTube so it's there forever. One of the things I forgot to do, and Gavin, make a mental note of this or write this down, is when we do the showcase that we need to stop it. And hey, Rick, keep your ears out. Might be something happening in the fall. We need to stop and start again so we have each snippet set for them so they can do what they need to do, as opposed to one long run of like 8 hours, 10 hours. Rick Gusick is one of the local fantastic German accordion players around here, and you can catch him during Oktoberfest. He's pretty cool. Yeah, Rick can play a mean squeeze box, let me tell you. He usually wanders around King Street and just plays along, gets his picture taken during Oktoberfest. It's pretty cool. So again, I know if you're on here, make sure and say hi, or if you're not, I don't, right now it looks like I've only got like a couple of people on. I don't know how many people are on because I'm on StreamYard, so I don't know who's on. I was going to go on TikTok tonight, and I'm like, No. Yes, or not even. Just when we do the setup in between. You know what I mean? So when we tear down, we pause, and then we come back up. Oh, hi, Paul. Like we do the pause in between, right? So yeah, so when we do the break, so we'll just pause it and then we'll stop it and then we'll restart it with the new names and stuff. Yeah, oh no, for sure, Jeremy. Like I'll try to. There's a way I can do it. Oh, there's Darcy there. Ah, nice. So I got my double XL shirt. Woo! Just got a message from Mr. Darcy Scott. I did. He wasn't there he wasn't there a lot. But it was good to see him. He was there, of course, because he's Julian, their ride, right? Yeah, Darcy, Scott, and Hannah Green are here next Thursday night. Is it Thursday or Friday? What'd I say? Wrong one. He is here next. Oh, come on. I'm going to take the doctors on fucking Friday. Yay. Next Friday, 20th. Take the dogs to the vet on St. Patty's. You're watching from Alpha Centauri. Hey, do you know what tomorrow is? March the 10th? Tomorrow is National Mario Day. Because apparently if you do MAR 10, it looks like it. Mr. Jimmy Shanahan. Oh, buddy. Oh. 2 helpings. 2 helpings, Jimmy. The only way I roll, brother. The only way I roll. And I mean, they weren't just a smattering of shit. It was a plateful. And both of them. Oh, absolutely. I was just talking. Hello again, Judy. Hi, Judy. Thank you for coming out on the weekend, Judy. You nailed it. It was awesome. And I'm also glad you came out on Saturday, too. Yeah, Judy came out on Saturday to hang with us. It was kind of cool. Yeah. It was. I'm looking forward to seeing you in August, Judy. We'll have to catch up on some beers. Who knows? Maybe I'll get invited to Michael's wedding. None of my other cousins invite me. So David Keynes, if I'm not mistaken, plays in a group, or did. Making sure that he is the... Oh, really? There we go. There it is. Okay. Thought it was, but David Keynes did do something. It was part of Signal Hill, if I'm not mistaken. They're playing... Well, you are one of those there, Judy. So, you know, just like I love supporting what you do, Judy. Mr. Fitzy, we were just talking about you. Your ears must have been burning. That was a hell of a weekend, bud. Hell of a weekend. Oh, no way. Yeah, they were all on that big-ass cruise. At Christian's on George Street. No, I haven't.
We had ourselves some fun on the second day that we
Yeah, man, it was so good to see you too. So I get to go see Mr. Darcy Scott next week. Oh, I can't wait. And I get a t-shirt from him. Yes. Okay, I will for sure. Yeah, no, it was really cool, Fitzy. I'm really glad you came out. I really hope you can make it for the showcase. That would be really neat. Yeah, it was a really good weekend. I'll talk about it here very shortly. And yeah. Oh, Judy. I will not embark in any festivities this weekend. I'm working at the Scottish pub this weekend. They really don't do a lot for Irish. So it'll be nice. They got a band on there on Saturday night, so we'll see. Hey, Ada. How are you? So yeah, so we'll see if what they got going on. I didn't get a chance to see any of the Langers when I was down home. I was going to. Didn't see anybody around. Oh, I hope so. But if he's got a bigger paying gig than what I can pay him, you know. Oh, I know it is, Judy. Yes, I know, Judy. I remember 3 years ago. I still go to detox around this time of year. I get the shakes. Johnny and I get the shakes every time this Patty's comes out. I would love to try and plan it where the International Women's Day Festival kind of is somewhat overlapping. Yeah, no doubt. Somewhat overlapping because right now that was last weekend. I'd have to stay for, 10 days. I don't know if my liver can handle 10 days in Newfoundland. I'm sure it'd be pickled well enough. Hey, Dougie. Yeah. Off the Rock Radio on FM 98.5, the Old Blue Chamber Pot from Down Home Favorites Volume 2 from 1986. Those are the Bay Boys. David Kane, Screech Me In, Polka 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 from the Punters, and last Saskatchewan Pirate from Dorina, Harvey Band, and Damien Follett. Birthday boy himself. Happy birthday, Damien, and float on the water. So, so as we all know, you guys had a chance to see what I did over the weekend, but it started out pretty tough. The flight was supposed to get into Newfoundland at 3 o'clock Newfoundland time, but courtesy of Porter, no, they had to have us deplane, off board. Anyways, we had to get off the plane. There was a computer glitch apparently, but the flight came in from Halifax to Toronto. Okay. But then they found this glitch in the computer system. And then what ended up happening was we were delayed by an hour, which our flight was supposed to leave 1:15 Toronto. Get into Halifax at 1:15. It would have not got in until about 1:40. But do you think that Porter could have called and said, hey, we got 15 people on board that want to get to Newfoundland. Can you delay that flight for about 45 to an hour? No, they didn't. So we sat at the airport for 8 hours. Had a chance to hang out with this other dude. He got a little bit more pickled than I did. But, a few dollars more and a few pints down the old belly. And then we were on our flight. Ended up getting into Newfoundland just shortly after 11. And thank goodness for Angie and Robbie from the Dildo Brewery. Man, I don't know how they kept up, but they kept up. I went from we parked down in front of the Majestic, walked down, went into Sleeves right away, Dave White playing. Then we went over to Broderick, stopped in, saw Darcy, had a beer with him. Then we left and went over to the Briar Patch. Got a chance to see my good friend Tash. And we hung out there, saw Justin Fancy play for a little bit, and then had a few more pints there, saw Lex. And then we went over to the last couple of songs over at the Embassy. And caught Nick Earl closing out his set. That was so much fun. So much fun catching Nick. Hung out with Mike Hickey. By the way, if you're in Newfoundland and you're around the Embassy, tonight is the final night. The winner of Embassy Idol is going to be featured on stage at the Showcase on the Rock in August. So big good lucks to you all. Tonight's the final night. I'll be hearing about that from Hickey probably later on tonight or into tomorrow. So again, good luck to you all. And then that was it. Then we drove back to Dildo and I was in bed, and then up the next morning and we started up the International Women's Day. I'll tell you all about that because there are 4 musicians that never played on stage or in front of the public before. Sherry Lynn and her daughter, and Allie and Claire. And I'm going to tell you about each of them as the show progresses. Right now, we're going to take a quick break. Got some more great music on the way. The behind the scenes is lighting up. Judy Cumby is on here. Dougie Fry is on here. David Fitz is on here. Emily Gladys is on here.
Unforgettable night of song.
So many people.
William Prince.
So happy. I'm so happy.
Center in the Square, Thursday, March 19th. With special guest Boy Golden. This evening blends rich storytelling, soulful vocals, and songs that stay with you.
How are you playing, Dougie?
After the lights.
Me too, Emily. All right, and this guy has been a part of a lot of bands. This was one of his previous ones. We're talking about Chris Hibbs. This are the Arbiters. Song's called The Operator on Off the Rock Radio on FM 98.5. I didn't apply, Jeremy. I was going to apply. I started my resume, and don't have that one at all. Keith Drover watching from Florida. Thanks for tuning in over on the weekend too there, Keith. That was a lot of fun, man. Winston, how are you? Why don't you start playing pickleball? Because, Dougie, I think you would probably do extremely well at pickleball. You know, like, you don't have a lot of room to move, and I've seen your range. You and I, we could kill it on the pickleball court. Just saying. So I didn't apply for the job, Jeremy. I decided that I'm not ready yet to come home. I'm always ready to come home. Trust me, I'm always ready to come home. But I need a better paying job than what they were offering. I could not, I'd have to work 3 extra jobs in order to keep my lifestyle up. So what they were offering. Now, mind you, I probably could have negotiated something, but but nonetheless, there's going to be other opportunities, you know. One of the highlights on the weekend, too, was to see Adam Pike. That was actually really cool. Talk about him in a little bit, too. Yeah, next break, I want to talk about Sherry Lynn and Rory, as well as Allie and Claire. Those 4 made my weekend. And it solidifies what I do and why I do it. All 4 of them, yeah. This is why I do what I do. We just got to make sure that when we do One of the things we got to do, Gavin, is make sure that we hit the numbers. We had some good numbers on the other one. Yeah. There's a couple of people. I know she's not there anymore, so I could probably do Oz. I could do I could be introduced as the Diener. Yeah, we'll see. Like I said, lots of things going on. Got to figure out my shit up here first. I'm not going anywhere. Looking ahead. Looking ahead. That's all I can do. How much were you in the sauce already tonight, Gavin? Jesus, boy. Oh, man, I got this kink in my neck. Oh. Freedom 55. I better win the lottery then. Right now, I'm on Freedom 92. I don't think it was ever 55 for me. I'll at least make it to 55. God, that's November. Oh my God. Yeah. Way to go, Dougie. Way to remind me I turned 55. That's awesome. It's a great job. Oh, did you? Yes. Way to go, Jeremy. Jeremy's no longer a jam virgin. Oh, Glenn, always miss it. Always miss it. Freedom 57. I know, right, Dave? Thanks, buddy. Go ahead, Paul. Go ahead, Paul. There we go. There we go. You know, if you come down in August, Paul, I know you wear suspenders. I will wear suspenders on stage just to celebrate you. Okay, Paul? So I will get myself a pair of suspenders because we're in Mennonite country around here. So I'll get myself an authentic pair of suspenders. If you wear yours. So this guy was just announced to the showcase, or at least just tonight was signed up. Listen to his voice.
Have you seen the old man walk the streets of London, kicking up the pavements with his worn-out shoe? In his eyes you see no pride, held loosely at his side. Yesterday's papers telling yesterday's new. How can you tell me that you're lonely? Say you sun shine. Let me take you by the hand to the streets of London.
Oh, I agree. Hey, Steve, how are you, bud? No. No, I'm going to get the real tick ones. The Mennonite style ones, man, in the baby blue or the black. I swear, Paul, I'm going to wear them. And you know what? Ladies, cover your eyes because I'm going to wear nothing but the suspenders and a pair of jeans on stage. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, baby. Showcase on the Rock is going to be something. Oh, man. Got to raise money somehow.
How can you tell?
No way. That's awesome. There you go. If you do that, hey, Paul, if Gavin gets those done up with the Showcase logo on it and my face, would you wear them? Gavin, you know, would too. Oh, last year he performed with just his guitar. Yeah, he performed in the shed. All right, Gavin, there you go. Paul said he would. Get the real thick ones. Good 2-inch. But Andy played in the shed, so it wasn't outside. And so the acoustics on the inside were so good sounding. Even though it's just a concrete floor and everything, I was surprised at how well it sounded. It was good. It was good. Oh, Gavin, we're doing it. You get them, everybody. Dougie, would you wear them? Yeah, you would. I'm down. I'd wear them. I'd wear suspenders. So I could just do this. And I'd even wear a belt. I'd so wear a belt. Oh, the Showcase on the Rock's going to be something this year. So you better show up, Paulie. Did you get in touch with Madeline, by the way, Gavin? She's so in. Nah, let's leave the Southwester out of it. We'll get one for, yes, I agree. I think that's what he played with at the Showcase last year.
Well, it's up every man in my traps, give a ghost, counting on the laps, with me dory in tow, hauling me nits in the wind and the cold. That's life for a Newfie boy. When the wind's coming up, the fire is rolling in, the tide she's a ripping, so we're heading in again, trying to make a living like being.
All right, Wicked, yeah, she's in. She's so like she's in, so we just got to fit her on the spot. Steve, are you going to make it down? Oh, you got a hockey. Oh, no, at the end of August. It's the weekend before school goes back. So you'll be able to, eh? You should come down, Steve.
Picking berries on the burns only just the other day. This old bull moose comes around straight from me. The next thing I knew, I was up in a tree. That's life for a Newfie boy. But I'm trying to keep steady as I'm trying to make a shot. Shaking so bad from the fright that I got. But now I'm quite happy because the moose is in the pot. That's life for a Newfie boy. When I feel it go through the hole, I turn me underway. To when she down it up, oh, from sense of stairs. Now my hips are never scratching down. You know where? That's life for a Newfie boy. Settle in for the winter when the wood is filled with wood. Got loose and first solid, make it solid in your blood. I'm not trying to make Christmas with just something shot and good. That's life for a Newfie boy. When I had me some chickens and I picked the killers fall. When I foxed it in the coop, down his hair in the tall. I went to kill the pig, but once it's starting to fall, she got me nerves raw. That's life for a Newfie boy.
All right. Oh, you should come down to the island. Who is this? This is Wilson Jacobs. You should come down and move it and come down again in Adelaide tail end of August, 28th to 30th.
better stay where you're too clever and a poverty. It's not the same at all now in our fishery. That's life for a Newfie boy.
I was talking with my next door neighbor. Dogs were barking. Off the Rock Radio on FM 98.5 from here in Waterloo, Ontario, Canada. Wilson Jacobs. And a song called That's Life for a Newfie Boy. Streets of London, Andy Skiffington, who, hey, Mike Lawler, thanks for tuning in, man. Yeah, that's right. I remember that. Mike Lawler, who had one hell of a great-looking beard over in the back corner at the Dildo Brewery's tuning in. Mike, if you want to listen to the music side of him, somebody send him the link to the radio station, and then you get to listen to the music side of it. Yeah, so Andy Skiffington with a song called Streets of London. Andy just confirmed today that he's locked in for the showcase on the Rock in August, and the Newfoundland band in there as well, down on George and the Arbiters with the Operator. We're talking offline. We're going to get some suspenders done. That's right, because I'm going to wear them. Why not? Paul Bump wears them. I'm going to wear them. Why not? We're going to get the Off the Rock Radio logo on it with my face on it. That's right. My face on suspenders. Who knew? So if you guys have a chance to watch it, it's up on the Facebook page now, the whole show on Saturday. Saturday started out with 13-year-old Casey Felton Fitzpatrick. You heard me talk about her numerous times in the past. She's played at the Showcase on the Rock. Dave Fitz's granddaughter, of course. But we also had another duo. Then this is how it started. I got to tell you. So I got this email from Allie, or Instagram message, Allie and Claire, saying, hey, we're in. We're friends of Lauren. We'd love to play, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, great. There's an opening on Friday night. Come on up. Had no idea who they were. Two young ladies walk into the bar, and I'm looking over that guitar case, and I'm like, oh, so they must be okay. Here it's Allie and Claire. I think they're 17, 18 years old. I'm like, okay, cool. This is awesome. They were so nervous. I mean, extremely nervous, like beyond nervous, where they were just shaking. And that was the first sign that I was like, okay, we're ready. Let's go. They told me later, before they got up on stage, that this was their very first time ever performing outside of their high school. So I was shocked. But Friday night, they had the people in the bar eating out of the palm of their hand. It was so cool to watch and just look around and watch people pay attention. It was neat. So then Angie comes to me. She goes, you thinking what I'm thinking? I'm like, oh, I'm way ahead of you. Go over and ask the girls, hey, what are you doing tomorrow night? I'm doing nothing. Would you like to come back and play on a Saturday night? So that was where you can see the stream with both Allie and Claire. Now, they changed their setup a bit. Who'd have knew? Who'd have thunk? So they played some really, really good tracks that fit them. And then I'm sitting with Roger. Roger's the talent scout for the Dildo Brewery. Roger goes to me, hey, do you think they know any Irish music? And I'm like, I don't know. I just met him yesterday. So I went over and asked parent and partners and stuff. And I said, hey, they play Irish music? And they're like, oh, yeah, that's what they used to play. They grew up on that. Go back to Roger. Roger, yeah, they do. So at the end of their set, Roger comes over. Roger goes, hey, you guys nailed it. He goes, how would you like to have a paying gig at the Dildo Brewery on Sunday in time for Patty's? And they teared up. Absolutely teared up. But then we're going to go back a step, because on Friday, I think it was on Saturday, I invited them to the showcase on the Rock. So talk about a weekend for two young ladies that have never played before in front of an audience, to not only play on a Friday, to play on a Saturday, to be invited to the showcase on the Rock, then to be invited to play at the Dildo Brewery on St. Paddy's Day weekend. Those two, along with another couple, mother-daughter, I'll talk about them in the show, they made my weekend. The whole thing was incredible. But you know what I'm like. It's to promote Newfoundland music. And these ladies came along. These are the future musicians and singers, songwriters of Newfoundland and Labrador. And if I can help them in any way, you know damn well I'm gonna. And the Dildo Brewery was right there with me in helping them and giving them that shot as well. So again, thank you to everyone that partook and watched it. Paul said he enjoyed their playing for sure. So that was a hell of a lot of fun. I'll talk about Sherry Lynn and Rory as the show goes on. We're going to take a quick break. Got some Randy Matthews next.
Blue Regional Health Network. Cardiac teams work around the clock.
Yeah, I would. Hey, Slaposaurus, I would so agree. So agree, Paul. That was phenomenal.
Every second counts. Let's make sure care is there the moment we need it. Help Ren increase capacity. Cardiac services. Give today at renf.ca/CKWR. That's WRHNF.ca/
Oh, yeah. All right, and we're back, and Randy Matthews kicks off our next set of music. One of my favorites from him. My good friend. Song's called Cover Me Up. Off the Rock Radio on FM 98.5.
Heart on the run,
And on the go. Yeah, so I'm on my phone. So the dogs apparently are barking. So that's why I kind of got to keep checking because they were doing a little bit of barking.
I was so sure it was more. Try to shoot out the sun.
So my neighbors, so Priscilla was doing a little bit of barking. So the neighbors there kind of was asking me, going, "Are we everything okay over there?" That's pretty cool. What'd you say we had? 15, right? 15 female musicians. 24 out of 41 musicians. We're gonna talk about that when the time comes too. So I checked the cameras. Oh no, she's still barking. Why are you barking? Hey, stop it. Stop barking. Now I got your attention. No barking. Stop it. That. That's how I talk to my dogs. Good girl. That's a good girl. My dogs are so cute. Be good. Chat. To the tests.
Pull off your dress. Richmond on high.
That might not happen until next year, Jeremy. I'm in talks with him. Don't worry. I am in talks with Mr. Peter Jacobs. Don't you worry.
And the old lover sing. I thought it'd be me. Help me get home.
But home was a dream I've never seen till you came along.
Girl, hang your dress up to try. We ain't leaving this room. Mercy's priest breaks open wide, and the river goes through. Carries his head across the stars like a piece driftwood.
use me for good. Hey, Brian Keene, how are things out west?
Someone is mighty cruel, all the man knows is blue. It's cold in this house, and I ain't going out to chop wood. So cover me up, Lord, use me good. Cover
Me up.
Lord.
Yeah, but you know what, though? The music in Newfoundland might be getting better, but we need to get them off the island to be heard. Or get your own radio stations down home to start playing the music. That might be a good start. When you have your radio stations in your own backyard playing Gino Vanelli still.
As I sit here tonight,
I know her.
jukebox playing
I know this person singing.
a tune about the wild silent night.
I wish I brought my water in. Damn it.
As I listen to the quote you are saying,
All right, well, it's dark out, so you don't need to see the backside here, so we'll just close the blinds. Go wrong way. Because Lord knows Zig will close these after. I better close them. I gotta check my music. Hold on.
As you stand in the words of your song.
There we go. Oh, we're good. Hop in the chair. Yeah, I think you might have met Seath and Doug a couple of times there, Bumper.
It's a shame all the blame is on my surrender. It's not true that only humans feel the same. From the utmost every heart that's ever broken was because
Oh, I know. Lots of people. All right, let's see what the dogs are up to now.
It wasn't God who made honky-tonk dreams.
They're trying to look out the blinds. They can't.
As you stand in the woods
Oh, she's not barking.
of your song. Too many times many
All right.
men think they're still single. That has caused many a good girl to go wrong.
All right. Off the Rock Radio with none other than my friend Asita Power, who performed over the weekend and did such an amazing job. God love her. All the ladies and the women that did the job over the weekend. We're going to move on to a couple of other ones. Mother-daughter duo, Sherry Lynn and her daughter, Rory. Again, went up on there and did what they did best. Unbelievable talent. So they too were nervous. And I remember the line going, just please close your eyes and just listen to us sing. But again, you know, everybody there had the crowd listening and paying attention. Gavin on the behind the scenes talking about the females and the women's Newfoundland music. We are at 25 out of 41 for the Showcase on to Rock are women. More than half on that stage are women at the Showcase on the Rock this year. Takes place August 28th to 30th. Sherry Lynn and Rory will be there. Of course, so will A Seat the Power. And so will a lot of other ones. A lot of other ones. 40. What do we say? What do we got there? 40 what? 41, right? No, what do we say there? Gavin, I'm going back here now. Where did we go? No, that's the, where did we say there? 24, 41 right now. And we still have actually a couple of spots open. So who knows? But yeah, so the Showcase on the Rock takes place. It's going to be a lot of fun. We'll be right back.
April 25th, the Food Bank of Waterloo Region invites you to Whiskey and Wine in the Warehouse. For one night only, step into the distribution center, transformed with warm lighting, lush greenery, and cozy lounges. Sip fine wine and whiskey, savor delicious bites, and enjoy an evening that gives back.
When's
Your
this?
ticket helps support nearly 73,000 neighbors who rely today at thefoodbank.ca/whiskey wine. Raise a glass and make a real difference.
Well, I sure like my whiskey. I might just have to check that out. 7:57 here on Waterloo, Ontario. Yes, as Sylvia said, I'm back. Elizabeth Shepherd's on the behind the scenes. I tell you, I'll talk about that too, because at the airport ran into a few superstars. Elizabeth Shepherd being one of them. But first, oh, you know what this is. Are we ready? That's right. It is time for the New Music Monday. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tracks tonight. 2 of them from the same artist because he's did something for the RPM challenge and released a ton of songs, completely different versions. So we got a couple of that. But first, this lady wrote this song way back when. I'm just going to open up my, where's my email? No, there's my email. So Emily Gladys performed over the weekend and again, nailed it as always. This song back in February 2020, she traveled to Phoenix, Arizona for a work trip. While there, they took advantage of the beautiful surroundings and went to Sedona. We hiked the Devil's Bridge Rock Formation and had some pretty spectacular spiritual experiences there. Maybe it was because of everything I remembered in the old Western I've watched as a child, or maybe because I walked in Navajo country. Came home, wrote this song. Fitz helped me bring it to life. Now here we are 6 challenging years later. It's finally released. The song is called Valley of the Sun. Brand new music from Emily Gladys. On New Music Mondays, Off the Rock Radio, FM 98.5. You can tell that's Dave playing in the background.
Climb high and sit on the sun where the mountains reach the sky. Lights shine on the desert land, the tears are in my eyes. I hiked along the dark red clay, and eagles soared about. I was in a different land, oh, it's a land I love.
You played this, Emily. You played this on Friday, didn't you? It sounds so different when it's just an acoustic, though. Of course, Emily.
My feet passed over many miles, the distance was not far.
Okay, I was going to say I would have recognized this. I like this.
Gazing at the
You and Steve are gonna have to. You and Steve are gonna have to learn this one. Play at the showcase.
Gazing over the hills of red, I let my troubles go. Climb high, valley of the sun.
That's a good track, yeah.
Climb
It's got to be one of your better ones, Emily. That's okay. Yeah, this is one of your better ones. I like this one. Santana style guitar. Carlos Santana sound.
my journey has begun. Climb high.
Yeah. Oh, did you? Oh, okay. That sort of vibe. And then you go, Dave's not home, man. Dave's not home. Dave's not here, man. It's crazy what 6 years does. Dave fits in the background on that one. That, of course, is none other than Emily Gladys doing Valley of the Sun to kick off this week's New Music Monday. Yes, 5. Now we've got 4 more to go. Last week, kind of played the intro, but didn't have the song in hand. Sent it over. So here we go. This is Jeff Foran and a song called 33 1/3. Say that 10 times fast. Brand new music here on Off the Rock Radio, FM 98.5. Okay, I'm in love with this one already.
You know where the Kmart used to be? That's where my heart was broken. Felt like a blue light, not very special. Now I can never go back for my 3 pairs of socks in black. There's bowling lanes, dive bars and diners, dark cinemas and
Oh, yeah.
poorly lit corners. You chose the Kmart to break my heart.
Wow.
Riffs is a good choice.
Hey, thanks, Brian. I appreciate that. I'll check in a minute, bud.
Everything. Heart has a big job, but riffs can keep functioning. Permanently missing 33 1/3. There's bowling lanes.
This is a cool track. Oh, I'm going to be messaging Jeff on this, man.
Poorly lit corners. You chose the Kmart.
I like a bit of the distortion in the guitar, too. Yeah, that was a cool track. At only 2.5 minutes. Off the Rock Radio, 2.5 minute song from Jeff Foran, 33 1/3. The part in there felt like a blue light, but not very special. Winner of a line. Wow. Broke my heart. Kmart. What a great song. Oh, the distortion in the guitar there was just a great added touch. Jeff Foran, song's called 33 1/3. We're going to continue on now. This young lady played at the festival over the weekend. And again, everybody that was there was so appreciative as I was. It went off with such a great success. Julia Dawson closing out the night on Saturday. And then we had Adia, by the way. Adia Segura, who was playing on Sunday. She never plays by herself. She plays with Trevor all the time. So she played, and I got a chance to catch a couple of her songs. And she turned me on to a new group that I now am following on Facebook. And then, of course, she played a couple of Kelly Loader tracks. And, oh, wow. Like, by the way, those two have just been invited to the Showcase in Rock as well, Adia and Trevor. So that is going to be just another add-on. I know, Gavin. I know. I kind of keep adding more to it. But when she got up on the stage, her stage presence always takes over. Very powering. And again, just very raw and very real. Here's her radio debut from none other than Pam Parsons. Courtesy of Fitz in the background. New Music Monday, Off the Rock Radio.
If I should stay, I would only be in your way. So I'll go, but I know.
You know, you've heard this done hundreds of times. But to catch Pam play this live with just her guitar, I've never heard it with the rest of it in the background. Oh.
That is all I'm saying.
Wow.
So cry, and please don't cry. We both know I'm not watching you here. And
Wow.
and I hope life treats you kind, and I hope you have all you dream of, and I wish you joy and happiness.
She made this song hers. Oh. She made this song. She owns this song on this. Wow. New Music Monday, and we call it New Music Monday because that's a radio debut from my friend Pam Parsons. Stu and I will always love you. You can catch her at the Showcase on the Rock this year as well. 41 musicians. Paul Bump said, yeah, I'd put that in the rotation. Great song, Pam. Great work. Giga Fitzbump. She's watching on the behind the scenes. I got to pull this one up because Brian Downton, who I had the chance to meet back a little while ago. Oops, wrong one. Where is it? Right there. Brian Downton, who's part of the personal Space Invaders. You hear me play a couple of tracks not too long ago. He released 4 personal Space Invader albums for this year's RPM Challenge. There's a couple of tracks on some, but of course, everything is available online. And he shared a link with me. Brian Downton, this played with a group last year at the showcase, rocked it out. Going to play a couple of tracks from this. It's from his, what is it? Folks Up is the name of this album. And I think it's probably true because you know what? The way the weather's been going, the groundhog saw nothing. And this is the song. Brian Downton, Personal Space Invaders. New Music Monday, After Rock Radio. So not what I was expecting at all. Wow. Yeah. Totally not what I was expecting. I like the sound of the mandolin in this. Yep. Yeah, why not? That's why it's called Off the Rock Radio. All right. Not at all what I was expecting from Brian Downton, Personal Space Invaders. A groundhog saw nothing. That was actually a really cool track. That reminded me a lot of West Virginia style. Hey, Paul, you could probably enjoy that music. All right, so I'm going to play another one off of that. It's the rebuild after the collapse off of the same album, Folks Up.
Of the house, I didn't know I was lonely, and the walls still warm to the touch.
Yeah, I see where he gets the Folks Up from. I get it now. I get it. Wow. All right, 30 minutes gives it about, it starts in about a half hour. So, okay. That's about 8:45, Paul. You're good. You're good, buddy. Thought you'd be like somebody else coming on here and telling me that there's another show starting. Oh, yeah? Yeah, see, I don't know what they call themselves. Are they actually all Newfoundland music? Because Gaelic Storm's not Newfoundland, right? So the jigs and reel. I don't know what to make of this. Like, I like it. I really do love it. Like, I'm loving this sound. But I cannot figure out this is so well done. Wow. Wow. That was Brian Downton off of the Folks Up album, courtesy of the RPM Challenge, Personal Space Invaders. You can catch them on, of course, Spotify and all the streaming platforms. That was the rebuild after the collapse. Yeah, wow. It's incredible what RPM Challenge does, right? All right, so this next duo, you kind of got to go on this now. All right, so Trish Wesovich learned about me through Music NL and wanted to reach out. Her daughter and her wrote a song together in St. John's, where Brenna lives and is going to Memorial University and where she's from. Song was a inspiration from the Avalon Peninsula, which of course would love it to be added to the show. So she sent it to me. The song is called The Mist of the Avalon. Now, Trish lives in, where'd she say? San Antonio, in Austin, Texas. Okay, that's where she lives now. But her daughter is in Newfoundland at Memorial University. And I'm really hoping to catch these guys when I get home for the showcase on The Rock. This song is called The Mist of Avalon. It's Trish and Brenna. On New Music Monday, on Off the Rock Radio, on FM 98.5. All right, let's listen to this one, y'all.
When the sun rises in the east, I and sea exist as one. The waters draw me in, inviting me to linger. We are shaped by each other, yet I know I'm just a drop. I am small against the vast sunlight and shadow.
All right.
Sea and sky, do I even belong here? But you draw me in.
Okay.
And hold me.
Okay.
When I can't tell if it's dusk or dawn, the sun shines through the mist of Avalon.
This is a beautiful song.
In the blink of an eye, the morning's over, the day's begun. I have so much more to learn, and you have so much to show me.
Wow.
I'll take it in.
And to think her daughter's in Newfoundland and she's in Austin, and she was there and she wrote this song. Yeah, I agree, Sandra.
I can see some light on this body of water. Sea and sky, do I even belong here? But you draw me in and hold me near. When I can't Miss Avalon.
What do you think, Paul? Yeah. This captures the true essence of the Avalon for sure.
Sea and sky, do I even belong here? Let me draw me in.
Yeah.
And hold me when I can't tell if it's dusk or dawn.
So that's Brenna doing the background, if I'm not mistaken, and this is Trish doing the main vocal.
Mist of Avalon, the sun shines through the mist of Avalon.
You get a fist bump for that, Mike. Off the Rock Radio on FM 98.5. Trish and Brenna, the Mist of Avalon. What a beautiful song. And that just captures the true essence of Avalon for sure. If you've ever been that area. Brenna, if you're around the area in August, make sure and come say hi over at the showcase on the Rock. I know you're in Munn. You might be down south or wherever, but hopefully you can make it out. That would actually be really cool. Brenna and Trish, mom and daughter. Wow. I'm impressed with what the music we have here on the New Music Monday tonight. We do it all again next Monday night. Next Monday night, by the way, that was funny, Mike. Next Monday night, by the way, is going to be our annual St. Paddy's Day show where we play nothing but Irish Newfoundland music. Yeah, it almost sounds like that Greg's show. But here in Ontario, we'll have to see if Greg wants to come on. Maybe I'll give him a holler. We'll see if Greg wants to come on and, show him what a true Irish Newfoundland show is like. That's the friendship he and I have. You know that. But yeah, that's going to be taking place next Monday night right here at 7 o'clock Eastern, 8:30 Newfoundland time. Again, the show is being recorded in the other studio as we speak. So once I'm done here, I go into the other studio. I do what I do at the beep, 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 beep. And from there, what I do is I upload it to all the streaming platforms ready for your airplay. Take it anywhere you want. And again, if you want to watch back on the behind the scenes, watch the reactions, watch all the comments as well. It's actually pretty cool. Again, New Music Monday, wrapping that set up. We got more great music on the way. 30 seconds.
This is Claire McDonald from First Baptist Church, Waterloo, inviting you to join with us this coming Sunday from 11 a.m. to 12 noon to enjoy our program First to You. Sing along as our worship team and various song leaders direct us in uplifting and enthusiastic music. Have your heart challenged. Be a part of First to You this coming Sunday from 11 o'clock to 12 noon at Canada's first community radio station, 98.5.
All right, and we're back here. And one of the things I meant to tell you is, so I'm at the airport coming home, coming here. And as I'm sitting there and I'm charging my phone, getting things ready, and all of a sudden, a person walks by, and I'm like, wait a minute. That's Elizabeth Shepherd. Liz! Quick holler at her. Comes over, big hug. Came from Lab City. Nice. So she heads on. All of a sudden, next person I see walking through, Kelly Loader. Well, Kelly Loader and I give a big hug. And Kelly Loader and I, we're going to be doing it again on Music In Now. We did do it last year because I wasn't there. Kelly and I do a belly bump. Now, Kelly only stands about 5'4", 5'5" max. So when she does a belly bump, she's the one that goes backwards. But it's so much fun. You catch it on my pages. So anyway, she walks by. And then immediately walking behind her, who is it? Who is it? Who is it? Who it is? Who comes walking? Yeah, that's better. Kathy Stock, ladies and gentlemen. The one and only Kathy Stock comes walking through. So did I get a picture taken with Elizabeth Shepard? No. Did I get my picture taken with Kelly Loader? No. But did I take my picture with Kathy Stock? Hell yeah. Ended up finding out that I've got, what is it? My cousin or somebody's cousin is related to me somehow. Kathy Scott. We always knew there was some sort of relation with her being part of Cavendish. My uncle, of course, Gord Bishop, she's related to him, but he married my dad's sister, Evelyn. So there's no blood, but we're related. We always knew that. So I was kind of cool going through the port. And then on the way back here to Ontario, the Ontario Brier team, the curling team, was on my flight. So that was actually pretty cool as well. So a lot of fun in that airport. Plane was packed. It was a direct flight. Didn't have to worry about spending 8 hours in Halifax last night. It was pretty good. All right, let's continue on with the music, shall we? Andy Lay is going to play something for us right now. This track's called Whispering Pines. After Rock Radio, FM 98.5. This one's up your alley, Polly.
The snowflakes fall as winter comes, and time just seems to fly, as if alone it is in me that makes me wanna cry. My heart is sad like a morning that's lost its nerve to fly. It echoing of his lonely heart.
Oh, now they're sleeping. All right, dogs are good.
Whispering pines, tell me, is it so? Whispering pines, you are the one to know. And darling, she's gone. Oh,
Where, here? No, bro. Not supposed to be nice next week at all.
Whispering pines,
bring
my baby
back to me. Yeah, dude, the temperature here next week is only supposed to... Wow, when are you here for? Yeah, dude. 3 minus 2 minus 1, 1, 5.
See that squirrel up in the tree? It's right there on the ground. Hear their calling call of love for the happiness they found. Yes, my love, still my love, for this I gotta know. Send a message by the wind, because I love her so. Whispering pines, tell me, is it so? Whispering pines, you are the one to know. And darling, she's gone, oh, she's gone. And I need her sympathy. Whispering pines, send my baby back to me.
I love his voice. I agree. Oh, no way. I did not know that. Did not know that.
She moves alive like a fine skylark when the sky is dark.
Yeah, she does a great job on this one. I haven't talked to Denise or Francie in a long time. I have no idea what happened to them. Oh, the week after, it doesn't, the temperature, the weather doesn't go that far. I'm hoping it's nice too, man. Tonight's flying by. Man. Oh, that's right. You're coming up for Junos. That's right. I forgot, Gavin. And you never even got me a ticket. Wow. Wow. Hurts the heart, brother. Hurts the heart. Yeah, she does a good job on this one, man, I'll tell you.
CKWR is FM 98.5.
What if it's alright? What if it's okay? What if you have learned that you have earned the right to love another day? What if all those nights of worry are dawning in today? What if it's alright? What if it's okay? What if it's alright?
What if it's okay? I can't wait to hear him play again this year.
You know the trees didn't notice you were having a hard day. The birds didn't care about the rent. Squirrel hopped into your path and looked as if to say, there ain't no refund on the midnight hours you spent. So what if it's alright?
What if it's okay?
What if you have learned that you have earned the right to love another day? What if all those nights of worry are dawning in today? What if it's alright? What if it's okay? What if it's alright? What if it's okay? You know the view from a microscope will never do any good. With one eye closed and the other push tight. Instead, look to the rainbow spreading all across the sky.
Did I just see this right? Did Tua just finally leave the Dolphins?
What if it's okay?
No way.
What if you have learned that you have earned the right to love another day?
Wow. I gotta send this to my buddy Alex.
What if it's alright?
The hell?
What if it's okay? What if it's alright? What if it's okay?
Well, Tua's gone to the Falcons. Woo. Maybe they can finally get a new quarterback. Lots out there to try and get.
When they're closing in, take a breath, there is no need to hurry. Love and trust will never be our greatest sin.
So I came back to gas being friggin', yeah, I know. No, it's 3 hours ago. I just got the alert.
What if you have learned that you have earned the right to love yourself?
I'm surprised Alex didn't send that to me.
What if all those nights of worry are dawning in today?
Oh, poor Falcons. I got a message from my buddy Travis. He's a Falcons fan. Tell him I'm sorry. Wow. What if it's okay? Yeah, I got to catch up. Off the Rock Radio on FM 98.5. That is none other than my good friend Derek Strong. What if it's all right? He'll be at the showcase on the Rock as well. Looking forward to that. Denise Sully, Critch, Rhiannon, Andy Lay, Whispering Pines, all in that set. Tonight's just flying by. We're almost done the show. 2 hours gone. So let's continue on in 30 seconds. More music from Dram and a draw. Kind of what Gavin's doing right now.
Ready for an unforgettable night of song and story. Two-time Junior Award winner brings his Further from the Country tour to Center in the Square, Thursday, March 19th. With special guest Brenna Golden. This evening blends rich storytelling, soulful vocals, and songs that stay with you long after the lights go down. Tickets on sale now at Center in the Square. Don't miss.
Aren't you glad we met, Mike?
March 19th at Center in.
I got this guy on the behind the scenes, Mike Lawler. And so we met at the Dildo Brewery. Guy walks in and he's got his beard is just ever so slightly longer than mine. But it is the ever so beautiful color of salt and pepper. It's just beautiful. His beard is just as beautiful as mine. And we made a comment about how straight it was and everything like that. And I said, dude, it was the best. It was the best $30 on a beard straightener that I spent on Amazon. And his wife yells in the back going, he uses my straightener. Man, it was so good to meet you. So Mike Lawler, a newbie on the behind the scenes. And you fit right in, too. Some of the comments, you fit right in. Where have you been? Dude, where have you been, Mike? He's not Lawler. He's lawless. Let's continue on, shall we? Dram and a draw. She was a maritimer.
On a Friday night, a girl like her in Mountain View. She played.
Oh, man. Now I know you're going to be. I agree. Now that I called you up, buddy, you're going to have to come to the showcase, my friend. You are so going to have to come to the showcase.
Halifax, a busking on the pier, with tourists all around her singing parents' privateers. And later at the pub she played the flute, beat the drum, and all the boys are wondering just where the heck she's from. Oh, we thought she came from France or Spain or somewhere even grander. We thought she was.
But that's where they're based, Paulie. Yeah, buddy.
So much finer. Yeah, the girl who stole my heart tonight, she was a maritimer. And now we're at O'Donoghue's upon the Miramichi. She played the river driver and Peter Emberley. And later on she played the blues from a my guitar. I asked her where she's from and she said, oh, not very far. We thought she came from France or Spain or somewhere even grander. We thought she was an Irish girl, perhaps a Newfoundlander. But in the end, the truth, me friends, was something so much finer. Yeah, the girl who stole my heart tonight, she was a maritimer.
Tom, how are you? How's things going on your neck of woods there, Tommy? I'm going to come and see you in August. Planning that far ahead for you, buddy. You're not going anywhere. I'm going to make sure and come and see you when I'm home in August. I didn't get a chance this time, Tommy, but I will be sure to be there. So you're not going anywhere, buddy.
But in the end, the truth be friends with someone so much finer. Yeah, the girl who stole my heart tonight, she was a maritimer. The girl who stole my heart tonight, she was a maritimer. The girl who stole my heart tonight, she was a maritimer.
That would be cool to bring French, Mark. He's a decent guy. He was a lot of fun. I met his wife and his dad there on the Sunday.
I'm a young married man and I'm tired of my life. For lately,
Oh, I know. I told you. Told you those wings were good.
but just sit down and sigh. Saying I wish the Lord that I could only die. Till a friend of my own came to see me one day and said that my wife was just pining away. He afterwards told me that she would get strong if I got her a bottle from Dr. DeJohn. Oh, doctor,
Oh, dear doctor, goes on.
liver oil is so pure, is so strong. I declare to my life, I'll go down in the soil. If my wife don't stop drinking your hot liver oil.
Yeah, good old Dermot O'Reilly, eh? You can hear him anywhere. And then the guy who's a fixture at O'Reilly's, Mr. Fergus O'Byrne.
Now she likes it so much that there is no doubt. My wife, she got fat and got terribly stout. And when she got stout, sure of course she got strong. And then I got jealous of Dr. DeJohn. Oh, doctor, oh, doctor, oh, Dr. DeJohn. Your hot liver oil is so pure, it's so strong. I'm afraid of my life, I'll go down in the soil. If me wife don't stop drinking your hot liver oil. Now my house it resembles a big doctor's shop, with bottles and bottles from bottom to top. And then in the morning when the kettles are boiled, oh, you swear it was singing out hot liver oil. Oh, doctor, oh,
Doctor, oh, dear John.
I'm afraid of my life, I go down in the soil. If you wife don't stop drinking your hot liver oil. Oh, doctor, oh, doctor, oh, doctor, your hot liver oil is so pure, it's so strong. I declare to my life, I go down in the soil. If you wife don't stop drinking your hot liver oil.
Dermot O'Reilly, Fergus O'Byrne, live at the Newfoundland Museum. Cod liver oil, what a great track. It is 8:45 here, and still got some more time to go. At this time, though, I do want to say, and this is where I get to kind of say a huge thank you to everybody over the weekend, especially the Reeds, Angie and Robbie, Sherry, and of course, you know, the whole family, Roger and everybody over at the Dildo Brewery for making me feel incredibly welcome and putting this on like they did. They went above and beyond. And if it weren't for them, I actually would not have been home for those few days. Got a chance to spend time with Nan and Pop, visited their gravesite, Aunt and Uncle, Auntie Karen and Uncle Robert, and of course, saw Aunt Alice, Had a chance to say hi to Uncle Robert and Auntie Ev. I just had to use their washroom, really. But then I spent some time down at the laneway and sat on the bench for a little bit and overlooked the water. And yeah, it was pretty damn special. So I want to thank everybody that made this weekend special. It was a lot of fun. So I can't wait to do it all again in August when I'm home. And yeah, my heartfelt thank you to each and every one of the performers that came out and performed at the International Women's Day Festival there at the brewery. Again, a lot of fun. So let's continue on, shall we? This is Uncle John's The Dildo Song on Off the Rock Radio on FM 98.5. I guess so. I don't use them.
I gotta figure out how to use it now. I saw my friend was standing there, but questioning us me. He said, I have a paper here. I said, I think I know.
Good old Dean Reed.
I said, now, friend, I will not sign the dreamless precious name. I hope that every person there, they will.
Yeah, I know. Like, no, I didn't get a chance to see Uncle John, but I plan to next time, Steve. But I stayed over at, whose house was I even over at? I can't even remember. I just call him Nana Pop now. Whose house did I have supper at? The Jig's dinner. That was your aunt and uncle, wasn't it? Josh James. What's going on, little man? And I use that term as a whole. When are you coming this way again, bud? Almost time for you to release another song. I can't wait to see you in August, man. Can't wait to see you in August, buddy. We'll get you guys in the mood for next Monday night's Irish show. Oh, I bet you will be. Oh, I can't wait, man. Is your dad coming down with you, Josh? It's whiskey in the jar. Yeah, you missed a good time. It's whiskey in the jar. Yes, hands down, man. I think we'll be having plenty, my friend. Think we'll be having plenty. We're talking about doing the after party on a Saturday night in Bay Roberts. Seeing if we can get everybody together and just relax and have some fun. Yeah. We gonna sell them? We should sell them. We got to figure out the shirts too. Who's going to be making them? Because that's going to be a fun one.
As I walked out in first daylight through the streets of old St. John's, was there I met a wondrous sight, the rose of Avalon. 'Twas her dark eyes that captured me, a gentle light in them shone. I stood transfixed, as fair as this was the rose of Avalon.
Take a look at them after. Well, we got time for the shirts. I'm just trying to figure out. We got to talk to. Oh, you only ordered 3. I'm sure you can get them from Shein or Temu, like 100 of them. Well, we'll talk. We'll talk, Gavin. There's things we can do. Don't worry.
I'll build for her a little house, a chair to rest upon, and by the sea she'll live with me, the rose of Avalon. And when I must go again to know this lonely road.
Thanks, Sandra. Put some good effort in tonight's show. Yeah, wait till next Monday. Some good old Irish Newfoundland music in celebration of St. Paddy's. And you never know what I might show up looking like. Remember last year? We'll have some fun again next week. I like Kevin's version of this. A little bit of a heavy instrumentation to it. It's kind of like a little punk rock version. pretty damn good there, Gabby. Good work, buddy. Yeah, we'll have to talk about what that's about. Off the Rock Radio, and none other than Kevin Winters. That's why I'm wearing the shirt tonight. I love the Towtons because he, of course, is a member of the Towtons. That is none other than Crooked Slipper. A little bit of a heavy metal version of it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that'll about wrap things up for me this evening. I'm going to be making away for the man Zig. He is in here, and he'll be taking over for you very, very shortly. So until next Monday night, when you know and you hear Heave Away from the Fables, you know you're listening to Off the Rock Radio on FM 98.5. Don't forget that the show will be up on all streaming platforms within the next half an hour. So log on, get yours, and stream, share, like, and, of course, follow. Next Monday night, the Irish Newfoundland show, celebration of St. Paddy's Day. Until next Monday night, may God bless you. God bless the tropical island of Canada, known as Newfoundland. You guys have yourself a great week. Good night. All right, my friends, we'll talk to you again next Monday night.